So, if you are watching the last video and you were worried or concerned that I might be emotionally compromised, or if I was really angry in that last video, uh, um, first off, yes, I was really angry, but also, I would definitely say that, I was trying to keep cool as much as I could, or just tone it down as much as I could. I just realized I'm gonna need rubies for something, so I'm just gonna ignore getting the rubies for the stuff that I need and just get them at a later point. Anyway, but yeah, as I was saying, I was very much toning it down and trying to like not get full on angry for the video, because that would not. Well, actually, I don't know how well it's going to capture with this audio quality on this mic. I'm sure I've most likely peaked the mic a lot, so it's going to be very disgusting to hear. But yeah, there was actual physical frustration in that last video. But as I said, yeah, I was turning it down because I don't need that on video completely. Oh, yeah, that's right, I have 20 bomb shoots on the bomb shoot bowling gallery thing. Oh, great, the owls here, that's fine. Oh, 20 rupees, fantastic. Oh, this is also, they'll give you that. It's a little odd when it happens to you, but they'll give you a little pop-up box for when you first collect the magic jar. So this owl's gonna talk, and I'm just gonna skip for it and head for this area and talk. And so anyway, there was real rage, there was real anger, but as I said, I had to turn it down, and because I didn't just want to full-on scream on video. I know it's kind of like that mentality of like when the cameras are on or the microphone's on, it's like you have a different mindset, you act a bit differently. Maybe that's why that was it, but also I feel like I didn't want to like be a complete total baby and just like angry boy, in that video. So I tried to turn it down a lot. And yeah, I can get a lot angrier. Mentally inside I was pretty dead. I forgot, well first off, I didn't actually know you could actually get over there without the chicken as a child link. But either way, I want the chicken because I'm going to be collecting a heart piece if I can get it correctly, which I should be able to. I had a bit of issue doing it on my randomizer run at some point, but it is possible to get it. I just remembered why I haven't been able to get it before. Alright, so yeah, the trick to get up here as a child, yeah, just as, I don't know, as Link in general, is to get to the cuckoo, and then what you have to do is, as soon as you like start touching the wall, press the A button so you drop the cuckoo, and then you'll be like hanging onto the ledge here, and then you want to, I guess, roll jump, just to give you a bit of a good running start for that, and then you can jump up there. Now the reason I wasn't I just realized I could have gone here for rupees. Oh my god, alright, so I'll just show this off once. This is something that I might not be able to do. I also didn't know that this was actually a thing in this game. Come on, dude. But what is it? There is a heart piece that you get from it later on once you actually do more on this, where they'll challenge you to like a little mini game or like doing something specific, and they give you a heart piece for it. Alright, so what this is you play these frog songs. Only the songs from the top row of songs in like your quest items menu, or your songs in like heart pieces menu, or medallions and like spiritual stones part. And what is it? Just those white songs and not the teleportation songs. And you play all of those to those frogs, and you get 50 rupees each for them. For which one? For playing to them. And they'll get they'll grow up to be quite big. Wait, hold on, let me just go check if actually the goes back there still. I don't think it would have run into the water. I don't know, let's not really... Oh no, sorry, I forgot when a flails around after being, like, grabbed, it has, I guess, tendencies to do that. Anyway, that's fine, so that heart piece back there, and then the one I was gonna try and get, if the chicken was still there and available to me, you can easily get those after you've beaten the next dungeon. And that's not the only way to get those heart pieces, that's just a way to get them before you go into the dungeon. So if you need 2 heart pieces, I guess that's 2 that you can try and get. Not the easiest to get, but requires a little bit of work to get them. See, if I want the chicken over here, I could jump over there with the chicken and then get the heart piece over there. But as I said, because I don't have the chicken, and if you don't have the chicken, all you have to do is just come here and use the boomerang on it when you get that, after beating the next dungeon. Now, as I was saying, with the frog choir, first off, you play all the songs from the top row of the songs and quest items menu, in your pause menu, and then what is it? Playing each of those songs when you get them, you'll get 50 rupees for each of them. So if you need rupees, or if you just need to fill up your wallet, yeah, remember that that's what you can do. But they're only like one-time use things. The thing is, you can play the same song again, and I think they'll give you like 20 rupees after that. It's obviously not going to be as much, so you can't like take advantage of that. But I don't know if it's 20 rupees or 5 rupees. Sorry. If they do give you 20 rupees, I don't know if you can keep on playing the same song just to get 20 rupees again, or if they'll start going down to 5 rupees and then maybe even 1 rupee. Anyway, I don't know, but once you've the aim of the goal, the point of doing that is that all the frogs will grow larger, and then once you've gotten all the songs played for them and all the frogs have grown larger, then you have a little mini game to play where you conduct their choir and then you get a heart piece. Yeah, they reward you with a heart piece for doing that. Anyway. But yeah, I've never actually done that. I've only until like the last 2 years or like couple of years, only at that point realized that you can do. Or ended up finding out that that is a thing that you can do. First off, I want to better start this. First off, for what I'm gonna do now is getting a heart piece. But it requires us to make a Deku stick torch run. Now, first off, the jingle played, I am assumingly, as long as the capture, the game didn't screw up. But this torch over here, just the pattern, or the texture for this torch, or the model for this torch is a permanent light. Now, we're gonna go light some non-permanent torches right now. So that's one of them. Now, the thing is, do not underestimate how short these Deku torch sticks light for. First off, I did it there because I just was kind of taking my time, but you can absolutely do it in one run, and to which I should have. What I'm going to do now is see, I didn't complete it in time because the torches would have stayed lit, and then in that little hidden alcove area with the waterfall. There would be a chest that would appear, and it would give you a heart piece. Now, it usually takes a couple of tries for me, even to this day, and this used to give me so much struggles when I did it, but I eventually came to be able to know how to do it. Anyway, so I'm just going to do this with just one Deku stick, and try not to zigzag at all, and you also just kind of want to, when going out to the waterfall, walk along the wall area here. Otherwise, if you go in the water, obviously the torch will get doused out, and also you'll swim, which means you'll put away the stick, and then you'll most likely have to go light another torch and most likely won't be able to get it in time. So yes, a little bit difficult. There's something similar to this, but I think is actually required. Actually, I can't remember if it's required, but in the Goron Shrine in Majora's Mask in Snowhead, that area, when you get the bunny hood in Majora's Mask, and there is another torch run you have to do. There's a lot more torches. I believe it's a little bit longer, maybe around the same length, but as I said, just more torches. But having the bunny hood for that is very useful. I'm pretty sure you may even need the bunny hood for that. Okay, something I just want to point out, because I only just realized this in my randomizer run when I lost it. If you look up to the ceiling, there are these nests. First off, I don't even know if you can take these down with a slingshot. You should be able to. Anyway, but when you shoot those down, a lot of those nests or hives are in like hidden grottos, and the point of why they're there is for you to shoot them down, or for you to break them, and then they'll give you like 20 rubies. Usually in the hidden grottos, they usually have 20 rubies in there. Now we're gonna do this quick diving mini game. This is actually a pretty good way to make money. First off, but for the reward we're getting for this round is not money. However, when we pick up these blue rubies, we are going to be easily making our money back. Oh, I actually got the other one. So this, you just need to do this once, as that's the only required one. And this is, by the way, required, I guess, to teach you the diving mechanic, even though you don't really use it. In Master Quest, I believe you use a lot more in the water temple, I guess. But yeah, I guess, yeah. It's just to teach you the diving mechanic, because I just remembered, once you get this item they give you called Silver Scale, you take a little shortcut out to Lake Hylia, which I've actually never shown off in this playthrough yet. Yeah, out there shortly after the exit or once you get out of the little shortcut area, there is a bottle, but you have to get with a letter in it that is required for to progress in this. Now, as I said, you can keep on doing the minigame, and the rupee amounts get higher. So you can make a lot of money off that. I believe it's the same price if you, I believe you have to pay for the minigame. But yeah, it's like, obviously it'll be at a point where, because now that you have, oh my god. Because you have the silver scale, they're gonna put like certain rubies, or certain ruby amounts, or just some of the rubies. Oh my god. Down in the deeper area, meaning that if you are doing a randomizer run and you don't already have the silver scale or the gold scale, and you need to make money, then you're only gonna be able to make whatever amount of money that you can from being up there. Oh my god, come on. Let me actually just get a bit of distance with this. Okay. What the hell? Maybe Z targeting will actually work, maybe. Okay, there we go. Maybe I just need a Z target, or maybe I just need to stop being so dramatic with it. Now, I just realized there's something else that I can actually do right now. First off, that empty bottle is, as I said, required with a letter in it. You won't need to keep the letter in it. You will be able to use it to put your own things in there, whatever you want. Very shortly, I also just remembered there's something else here. What I am actually doing at Lake Hylia, I'm also going to do a bit of exploring. First off, we're going to set up the Scarecrow song. Now, I can't exactly remember how this works exactly. I believe there is a whole thing of you have to talk to this Scarecrow first, then you have to talk to the one at the back, and then you have to talk to this one again, or play a song, like, for both. I don't know. Either way, I'll figure it out for this one. Now, what I like to do is just use the Zelda Dungeon video walkthrough for this game's like pen for this. You can use the Oath to Order from Majora's Mask by also putting something else at the end as well. But which I've seen someone do. Now I don't think you really have to like what is it, get a chime to play with it. You just have to press B to exit out of it. And now I think what you have to do, maybe I'm not in range of him. I was also itching my nose. And now you play it for him, and then I believe, but what is it? Now you have the scarecrow song. So let me go check quickly. Let me just test it. It won't work as a child though. Yeah, it works. So now we've got the scarecrow song set up. And what this does, and the point of this, is to get some collectibles and reach some places we cannot normally reach by summoning Pierre, the scarecrow, to certain spots where he can appear. And what that does is that as adult Link, when you get the hook shot and also the long shot, you can hook shot or long shot onto Pierre and reach those distant points. And usually it's for like a sculpture, or maybe a piece of heart, or maybe it's just for like extra rubies or something. I don't know. Now I haven't done this in a while, but I can definitely say I'm a lot more familiar. Oh god, this costs well, actually that's fine. I'm not going to be constantly exiting. I'm going to redo this over again. Now, but as I said, I haven't done this fishing minigame in quite a long time, but I remember the general gist for mostly just the child fishing, because there is oh hold on, I remember, you don't want to scare the fish here. As you can see, it's the Z targeting onto them, but I think it's you come over here. This only works for the child fishing segment, and we're going to be doing this a couple of times. What you want to do is to lure, I think, this fish over, which I think is the second biggest fish in the pond. I clearly didn't fall for that time. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to quickly reel this in, not catch any other fish, because I want to get the second biggest fish in this pond. And because that's going to get it out of the way of the big one, so he's not going to be distracted by that one constantly. I'm just going to let this sit here. It'll probably swim away. I can't exactly remember how this works, but I do, as I said, I have the general gist of it over. This one's going to constantly... Oh wait, no, maybe this is the one I want. The second biggest one. Or maybe it is this little... Maybe I just kind of want to bait him. Or he's going to actually get onto the rod, I don't know. Come on. I think he's backing up to do like a... Yeah, there we go. So yeah, it seems I can definitely say I think this fishing, like trying to catch the fish or reel it in, is a lot easier than it has been in the other Zelda games. And let's see how big this one is. Yeah, I think that's pretty big, like 6 pounds. Point of trying to catch that one is, as I said, to get it out of the pond or out of the vicinity of the big fish. Now, I'm just... Hold on a second. I need to adjust the camera because I can't really press Z to like center the camera. So there are other fish that it's trying to lock onto. Oh, but anyway, so now I believe we've gotten the second like biggest fish out. So what I guess that is the fish that I'm trying to like catch. I guess maybe. I guess it didn't go for that time, so I'm just gonna reel this back in and then try it again. Now the thing is, what doing this is gonna reward us with is a piece of heart. It's really not going for some reason. I'm just gonna reel back again. I believe that is the biggest fish in the pond. It looks like it. So yeah. Here it goes for this time. I don't know where it is. Maybe he's still locked on it, or maybe it's not. Let's see. Just get my finger ready to press the A button. Unless, of course, that's the biggest fish down there. I don't know. Looks pretty big, I guess. It doesn't look like it really, but... Not really going. Oh, there we go. Now, as I said, this is probably the easier of the fishing mini games, in my opinion. So, clearly, what you want to do is just hold down the A button, and kind of just every so often, what is it, like, move the analog stick, like, down, but also, like, left and right. Because if you keep on, like, changing its, no, I don't want to keep that one. But if you keep on changing the angle you're bringing it, it's quite easy to get it to, like, to change over to the other side or the other angle very quickly. But, what is it, it is also, it makes it, like, the fish, like, have a little bit harder of a time to bite back. Alright, that was not the fish we want, but, looks like now that fish is kind of just grouped up with the big one. So, I don't know, we may have a bit of an issue here. I'm just gonna angle myself up. Let's try and get the big fish. So I want that hard piece, because this is one I can absolutely do. Oh god, it looks like he's going for it. Or she could be a sheepish. Come on. I think I've gone too far away now. No, I think that was just deception of my eyes when it's coming towards it. Anyway. So this one's obviously the biggest, it's obviously the hardest, but gives you the reward. It's gonna be a bit of an line to catch it, I guess. And this will be a bit of a battle when it starts tugging on the rod. Oh, it's like 4:32 p.m. I just kind of had a scent memory, like a muscle memory, I guess, but the smells of what is it, Chinese food. And I just looked at the time and I was just like, well, I still want to be able to get it for like an hour or like at least 2 hours maybe. But what is it? It's definitely going to be upcoming soon, so it's good. I'm very excited for that. Alright, come on you fish. Come on. Let me just start. Alright, let me try and maybe, maybe this angle will work now to the close to it. Just try and lure it a lot. Maybe it'll go for like a moving target or something. There we go. Now, okay, yeah. So as I said, this one's the big one and the one that gives you the reward, I'm pretty sure. So getting this thing to like come to you is gonna be a bit of a battle. However, it is still gonna be, it is still like a lot easier just to do what I'm doing here and constantly like change the like constantly go switch between holding the stick left down and left right. Right, now I can't remember if that's actually the biggest one in the pond, so I'm gonna go check. Now there is a thing as Adult Link, a kind of funny like little goof that you could what is it, fishing rod. You can cast your line at the fisherman in the future as Adult Link, and because he's bald, he's decided to get a hat because I guess he loses his hair at the time. Good, there is that. I think maybe the fish way just changes everything. Oh, that's right. You can't leave. You have to talk to him again to quit fishing. Anyway, I see it says it gives you the hint. Maybe you should come back again a lot when you're older because the fish might also be bigger too. Anyway, I believe that's all that I had to get here currently. Actually, while I'm here, because I'm actually in the area right now, I can go to one of the more special or actually useful hidden grottos just outside the Lake Hylia entrance in Hyrule Field. So I will do that, because actually, you know, I think I may need 100 rubies. I may not, but I feel like I might, which is unfortunate. I only have like 64. I don't recall there's any easy, good money sources around here right now. So I can just get as much as I can, because you're gonna have to do something that if you play Majora's Mask and you did the business scrub title deed like side quest to get all the heart pieces and the I guess easy blue potions in that game. It's something else. I don't know. I forgot what the main reward of that is. Anyway. But what is it? If you've done that before, then you'll be familiar with what is it? Going to get a heart piece and bartering with a Deku, a business scrub in a hole near the actual observatory out in Terminal Field, where you're gonna have to kind of like it's gonna offer you an option at first, and then you're gonna have to deny it, and then you have to take the second option. Oh look, there's the L. I didn't actually know he popped here. I guess yeah, they put him in multiple places, so it's kind of like first knowing of the area. Also, just like an introduction to it. Do you want to hear what I said again? No, seems like he sticks to that from now on. Anyway. So, in this little area here, there is a hidden hole that you can make appear with a bomb. And there it is. As I said, I'm not sure if I'm going to have enough rupees. Hopefully I am. And I also am just now thinking maybe it isn't going to be like a bartering section. Hold on. There is also a nest up there. I'm just going to use a Deku nut on this because it's a lot faster than just having to get out my Deku shield. Oh, it is only just 10 rubies. I guess in another game it's a bartering section. I think I just remember that being there. I don't know. Anyway, but yeah, that's cool. It's only 10 rubies. Will this one come down with a slingshot? I don't know. Yeah, that's also a possibility, but these nests, or that nest is there because if you've gone into hidden grottos before, they want to trick people maybe by thinking you can probably get a red ruby from there and just easily have the rubies if you didn't have them already. And so you could easily get the piece of heart. But they'll probably actually have, that'll probably be one of the few or just the only hive nest that is gonna have hornets or like wasps come out of it. FYI, a little thing about myself. Oh yeah, by the way, we've already been in this area, but when you enter from here, you get this sort of overview schematic. Cinematic, I guess. But that's what I was trying to say. I don't know why that froze me for a second, or maybe that, or why that was so hard. Anyway, I mean, as I said, thing about me that kind of one of my biggest fears in life, just at all, is one of my biggest phobias of all is bees and wasps. So I don't think it's ever it hasn't ever happened before, but I can definitely say I feel very strongly that if a bee or wasp were to land on me or just come into contact with my skin, I would probably faint instantly. Like, I have such a phobia of them. You know what sucks? Yeah, we've had there's been multiple wasp nests being built and made like in around this current house we're at, and so stuff like being on one of the brick pillars, literally just like facing the front door. Once you like walk out the door, they'll be just swarming around there. So getting food delivered or having mail delivered is very much a complicated situation. Or they built a nest out like a windowsill that our cat, when it was very young, ended up like climbing on or like clinging onto, so there's holes in it. So they could easily get through if they wanted to. But the thing is, it's been taken down. Like it was taken down the first time they made it, and then they built it again sometime later, and then recently it got taken down again, and the screen is off there, but it's getting replaced. However, the person is replacing it just still hasn't done it yet. So what is it? Yeah. So when it's been hot these last few months in Australia, in my area, it has been very difficult to keep the house cool, and we need a constant airflow throughout, like a wind tunnel or like a wind current going throughout the house. But what is it? That window without the fly screen on it, we've had to constantly sacrifice having open, not just for wasps. If it can, it's not so much that there's a wasp nest now. I don't think there is, but it's just at night having mosquitoes come into the house, and when we want like a nice cool breeze, no go. But also, it also sucks because on our bedroom side of the house, now there's been a bunch of wasps showing up around there, and I've been thinking about for quite a while now. Oh, I just realized I have to quickly go do something back in here first. Yeah, so for quite a while now, just a few months, there's big wasps flying around the our bedroom side of the house. And what sucks is we have an old windowsill that hasn't had our cat at a young age claw holes in it. But what is it? It's just very old, and also I guess there's been other things that's made holes in it. So I don't know. But however, I will say I don't think they've actually made their way into the house yet. But it sucks because, as I said, I have such a phobia of wasps, and so the whole thing is that if I like having them be able to come into my, I guess, the safe spot for my wife and I in our bedroom is absolutely a no-go. Now, the reason I'm in here is not to buy a fish. I don't even have 200 rubies. But what is it? You can buy a fish in here for 200 rubies, which is absolutely absurd. What is it? If you have the adult's wallet, like I do, then, and you have the rubies, you can absolutely do it. Otherwise, if you don't have any of the wallet upgrades, then what is it? Then there's no way to get down. But the thing is, I don't know if you can find out by talking to one of the Zora in this area, or out by the Lake Hylia shortcut entrance, or just like out near Zora's River, or by talking to King Zora. Sorry, Zora's Fountain, not Zora's River. But so yeah, I don't know if an NPC will ever tell you about it, or if there's any sort of context clue to it. Just also very quickly, yeah, there's another nest up there. So there's actually you can actually get some pretty good rubies off destroying those with the bird ring. Or if it's still there when you come here as a dog link, and when Zora's Domain and Zora's Fountain's like frozen over, then maybe, yeah, you can use a hook shot on them. Anyway, yeah, you need the fish to enter the dungeon, so, but, I'm not going to enter the dungeon just yet. However, this recording session will be ended, will be ended like last time by me entering the dungeon entrance. You know, this was only going to be a short one because I'm recording this during the day. I will probably record some more tonight, but I would like to do a different playthrough. Either more Ratchet & Clank 2 Going Commando, however, I do want to do more of this, Because this next dungeon is absolutely my favorite in the game, or tied for first favorite with the Master Quest Water Dungeon. So I would very much like to do this dungeon again, because as I said, I very much love it and enjoy it. What is it, I'm trying to think. Yeah, I just, I'll be ending this session soon, anyway. Alright, now, there's these two rocks here. Now, the thing is, if you remove this silver boulder, or, I don't know, remove the rock from there before, it reveals a crack in the wall. But, seeing how there's, like, looks like a bobbable rock, like, next to another one, you can kind of see, or what it kind of set up, but it's, no, I don't want to shoot the fairy. Let me actually just move forward so that doesn't glitch out the game, maybe. But you can, it's kind of obvious, there's like very obvious placing, but like you want to blow up blow up rock. I just realized I need to get something as well. God damn it, I forgot. There is another great fairy outside Hyrule Castle that gives us Din's Fire, which is absolutely required for this game. You may get the fire arrows, you may hear like some walkthrough saying it is absolutely not required to beat the game. You absolutely have to have it to, enter the Shadow Temple. And I believe in Master Quest you need it for the Water Temple as well. Anyway, so either way I have to pick that up soon. Especially also before I turn into Adult Link, because as I've said in a previous video that I've made the mistake before of waiting to do my collecting after I've turned into Adult Link and then just go back to just put the Master Sword straight back into the pedestal of time and then going back and doing that stuff. But no, Sheik will block that. It will stop you from doing that until you meet the forest level. So I definitely want to do that in case I have any use or need of that, since I will be doing the Begoron Sword trading sequence, and entering the forest temple with the Begoron Sword. And yeah, if I ever have to at some point enter the water temple, or like do anything that requires the Inspire, I absolutely need that. Now I just got Feroz Wind, that is, if you don't know, a teleportation spell, but it also does use up some of your magic meter. But that is very useful in this game, especially also I use it quite a lot in the vanilla Ocarina time, in a specific room in the Fire Temple where you have to press a switch. Sorry, in vanilla Ocarina time in the Fire Temple, there is in the the Megaton Hammer chest room. You probably know what I mean if you have struggles with that. I've always done the Water Temple in vanilla Ocarina time before that, just so I had the long shot, just to give me a helping hand with that, because I've always had so much issues with that. Now, anyway, I think it's time that I wrap up, because as I said, I was gonna, as you can see, I am about to end. I'm just entering the dungeon now, and I guess I'll see you in the next one. God, I'm gonna enjoy doing this dungeon so much next session. Bye!